Welcome into another Phenom Focus here. I'm Patrick O'Brien with Phenom Hoop Report, bringing you and talking to another fantastic young man that's just recently just committed to a big-time school in the ACC here. So I wanted to introduce y'all to 2021 Josh Beadle. Josh, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well here. We've been quite familiar with you for some time now. We've been really impressed with what you have there. So you're a 2021 guard from Cardinal Newman. Last year you averaged 17 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.4 steals, helping your team to a 22-10 overall record. One of the top players in the state as well in your class here. And you just recently announced that you will be heading to Clemson, staying in state and everything like that. So first of all, I want to say congrats to you on your decision there. So congrats on becoming a Tiger there.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, I wanted to first ask you there, first off, is what was it about Clemson that made it a place for you to call home for the next few years?
Really, what I thought was a great fit for me. I thought it was a great fit, and I thought it really checked all of my boxes as far as like what I want in the school, whether it was a good business school, a fast-paced team, a good relationship with the coaching staff, and things of that nature.
Okay. You mentioned kind of the relationship there. Kind of a two-part question here. First off, how did the staff react when you informed them of your decision? What was their kind of reaction? What did they have to say?
They texted me, they called me, they told me they were excited.
Okay. What did they kind of say anything else that their excitement around it, how they could use you and stuff like that, or anything like that? Once you told them?
Yes, they're we're trying to get like some guys, and hopefully I can help with like Shape 21 recruiting class. Since I was the first one to commit, so that's really been the focus since I've committed.
I got you. And obviously, you said a relationship was key for you during in your commitment there. What kind of relationship were you able to really develop over the years with that staff, and who was kind of like your main kind of guy that you kind of talked to with them?
Really a lot of Coach Dean, but as time progressed, I got a pretty good relationship with every coach on the coaching staff. Coach Brownell, he didn't really do much recruiting, but after they offered me, we really got closer. But I think the whole staff did a pretty good job of getting a personal relationship with me. They called me from time to time with FaceTime, just random calls.
Okay. And when you talked about you were able to develop a relationship with head coach Coach Brad there. What are you most excited about? Just being him, kind of being your head coach for the next few years, just kind of leading the pack with you there.
Just knowing, like when I first seen him, I kind of thought he was like a real serious guy, real mean guy. But as I got to know him, he's actually pretty funny. He's pretty cool. So that should be pretty fun. It's always fun to play for a guy who's fun as well.
Yeah, it sounds like you've been able to develop a real great relationship, especially since they've been recruiting you for some time now and everything like that. There. So now that you have committed there, and now obviously you're be leading the pack for their recruiting class and everything like that. With your play style and what you're able to provide on the court, how do you think that they will be able to use you at the next level? Whether it's the start of this, early on in your career, as well as later on when you're upperclassmen and stuff.
I think really they could use me as, and they've talked about this as well. They could use me as a point guard or a shooting guard, but later on, as as my career progresses in college, I'll get to play a three some
Okay, so it sounds like they have
because I develop my body and things like that.
Okay, sounds like they have multiple ways that they want to use you and on the floor there.
Yes, sir.
I got you. Well, Clemson has a kind of a unique style. I know some people may have not watched them before, but they have a kind of a unique style. They like to, recently like to spread the floor and everything like that. So that kind of falls in with your game and everything like that. What was it about their system there? Maybe you see, maybe it was outside the court and on the court there. They really just intrigued you and made it the best fit for you in the end.
Because the way their offense is, it's not really it's not really one on one, but it's really like structured spacing, and they really want guys who can shoot. And when you play with guys that can shoot, it makes the game a lot easier for you personally.
Yeah, and that helps certainly helps describe your game there. So for people that haven't seen your game, we've seen it multiple times at South Carolina Top 80, multiple events and everything like that. But for people that haven't seen your game, how would you best describe it of what you'll be able to provide in the coming years at Clemson?
I think I play a pretty all around game. Um, I think I can get to the basket pretty well. I can pull up. I can create plays for others, and I think I can do that pretty efficiently.
Okay,
But I can work on going right and shooting a little bit better.
I got you. Now you'll be from the state of South Carolina. Now you're just one of many recruits that have been really putting that state on the map there. What is it in your mindset? How does it feel to know that you will be playing, staying home, playing in front of your family, and representing the state, where a school, that's just right down the road from you and everything? What does that feel like to you?
It's pressure, but it's a good pressure. It's really pressure to do well that I think personally that'll help me do well, and that's and hopefully I can do something that nobody else has done, or follow footpaths from like South Carolina that have played at the next level, because that's ultimately my goal.
Now that the obviously you've been working in the off season here and everything like that. What are some of your things that you're going to be focusing on this off season with your game, of what you want to improve or areas or anything like that?
A lot of shooting and right hand, really.
Okay. And when it all said and done, now that you have your decision and everything, how does it feel to kind of just have that decision behind you, and you can now focus on your game, what you would like to do, what you want to focus to improve in, and just preparing yourself for your upcoming season, senior season, and just kind of having everything behind you and everything. How does that kind of feel for you?
It's definitely a relieving feeling because the recruiting process is fun and it's enjoyable, but it eventually gets stressful. And towards the end, I will say it got a little bit stressful.
Well, obviously, I can understand it being a little stressful, making that decision there. But now it's behind you and stuff like that. So, congrats on everything. Congrats on the commitment to Clemson. There, we'll be definitely looking for you playing at the next level in the ACC. I know you have to be excited. I know also that you've been really working hard. You're going to be working hard this off season and preparing yourself for the upcoming season. So, just want to say huge congrats from us to you from us from at Phenom Hoops here.
Thank you.
And Josh, we'll be seeing you down the road as well. So make sure you check out some more videos from us at PhenomHoopReport.com. We'll have plenty more recruits and other episodes coming up here. So appreciate Josh for coming on, and we'll be checking you all out next time.